So I run because I think it's the best way to clear my mind. It's always been a great stress relief for me. Throughout school, throughout university, and even now as a professional athlete, it's my free time. It's where I can be free, outdoors, and really just in my own headspace.
I just run for the fun of it, a reason to get up in the morning. I like the competition, even though most people don't know they're competing against me, but I compete against them.
Running brings us peace and good health, and brings a lot of relaxation to our lives. And at the same time, it gives us something to do together that we both enjoy, and it takes us traveling.
The reason I run is basically to test myself and to encourage other people as well, motivate people to get active.
So as part of the bead program, what I do is I run with a bead. I run with actually both of these beads, and then I keep one to remember, and then I send the bead back, and a sick child gets the other bead. And I write a little bit about the race, about my experience, in this case my experience in Bermuda, which so far has been fantastic.
I run because I can.
Part of why I run is if I know I can run, I can pretty much do anything else during the day, whether that's work, whether it's life, family, friends. It's one of those feelings where you can get through a mile or two, 13.1, hopefully more this year, and that you can pretty much do anything else if you can do that.
Well, I like to run because about 5 months ago I was diagnosed with kidney cancer. So I've been training very hard for this race for the last 3 months or 4 months, and I just wanted to prove to myself that I could do it.
The simple answer is I love it. I love the freedom of going wherever I want, be outside. I never run on the treadmill. I just want to be outside. For me, it's being outside and just experience the outdoors.
I run to stay healthy and fit and for more life.
Running is an essential human movement that feeds me spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally.
I'm leaving Ireland on March, so this is the last run for me.
I enjoy the individual aspect of being by myself, winning by yourself, but also losing by yourself, and just looking in the mirror and, not really being selfish, but just accepting responsibility.
Fun is just fun, take the pressure off, just enjoyment.
For health, and I get a chance to travel the world and see different countries.
I run because I love the freedom of it. It definitely keeps me fit. It gives me self-esteem, and I also love the running community. I've always found that it's a lovely cross-section of people that run in Bermuda and across the world, and that's probably the most important thing for me is the camaraderie of all the runners.
I've run now for 25 years, and probably for me the best thing is stress relieving. I love getting out, being by myself. I'm a physician, so every day of the year I'm with masses of people.
I feel running is the best way to stay in shape and feel young, and after a run, as much as it might hurt, you really feel good afterwards.
I got sick 4 years ago, and we started walking, so after that we started running, and we started running 2 years ago on Thanksgiving every single day, and today is Run Streak Day 786. So we run at least a mile a day, and the next 3 days are going to run more than that.
Really, I think it's the beauty of Bermuda. Before I ran, I enjoyed this place a little bit, but after running and enjoying the scenery and the freedom of running, being outside, really just taking it all in. I think that's the main reason.
Well, I used to play soccer when I was younger, and it used to be about teams, and you had to rely on other people, and I think running's really pure. It's all about you and what you put in. It doesn't matter where you come from, what you do, size, ability. Everyone's got their own goals and their own PRs, and I think that's something that's always resonated with me growing up, but I think that's why I think a lot of people love running.
I run because, I can. There's a lot of people out there that can't. It's motivating to be out there with other great athletes, and everyone has a different reason why. But on the given day where it's a race like today, yesterday, or tomorrow for the half marathon, we're all there for the same reason. We start at the same area and we finish at the same place, and we enjoy the same experience. So I run for everyone out there and everyone that can't be here to be able to run.
Running cleared my mind, helped me from a weight loss perspective. And I found a really great community of people that do run.
I run because it's healing. It's been my therapy ever since I lost my husband in 2015.
Running has changed my life in so many ways for the better, and I've just had so many opportunities, and I've met a lot of wonderful people from around the world, and I'm just so thankful.
I think main races makes me feel good after you finish, and also it's nice to set up the challenges in your life.
Running is known to be one of the things one can do to keep fit.
And that's primarily what I personally do to keep fit.
I run for a few things. I run for health, I run for fun, I run for the people that can't run.
It's good. It's good for your health. It's good for your social, being, and running really is just great for my head. It's my drug of choice.
Just run to keep fit, That's basically it.
I've been running since I was young, and it's a way to relax, way to meet people, and just enjoy life. It keeps me stress-free.
I love running. Running is my passion.
I like to challenge myself, see. So far, I already run 352 marathon and 27 ultra.
I run to have a look at the beautiful nature and scenery in Bermuda.
It's fun to come down here with a bunch of girlfriends and do the races. It's a good excuse to get away.
It's for fun, plus for health and medical benefits.
We're not doing it to finish first, but we're doing it for the fun of hanging out with one another.
When I found out my talent was in track and field, I just started focusing on that.
Well, in the beginning, when I started running in the late 70s, I ran not only just for the exercise, but for the competition.
I met so many people along my journey. It makes me feel great. It keeps me alive. I get to come to Bermuda or Alaska or wherever you want to go. It's awesome. So that's why I run.
The people you meet, it's the achievement of finishing a run on a windy day over a hilly course. It's weight loss and good health, all these things that come together.
The only reason I run is so that I can eat and drink. So it's the third on the list. First drinking, then eating, then running, and then we rinse and repeat.
I run against myself and for my health. And I run for my strength and the gratefulness to God that I have the body to be able to do it.
I was hit by a car on my bicycle, shattered my pelvis. I was in intensive care and trauma for 6 days. They put me back together. I still have metal and screws inside of my pelvis. Why do I run? I'm afraid if I stop, I might honestly freeze up because I've got all this metal in me. I feel like the bionic woman.
Being a good role model dad for those kids and being able to run in a nice scenery, nice place.
Amongst all the physical reasons why I run, the main reason is actually mental. I just feel it clears the mind. I think more clearly. It relaxes me. It just has so many benefits to it. Plus, I feel as though I can eat as much as I want and I'll never gain weight.
I run for health and wellness and to help me get stronger and stronger with each stride. I love Bermuda. I've come here for 20 years and this is my second Bermuda half marathon.
I run because it's my therapy. It's like mind clearing. I just love being out there. The nice camaraderie with the runners. It's just amazing out there. That's why I run.
I run most importantly for my health. When I was a kid, I wouldn't say I was the healthiest kid. And so from that, I decided to take up running. It was a cheap, easy hobby. All I needed to buy was a good pair of running shoes. And so I got out there and was running in a local park in Savannah, Georgia, where I was in college. And then when I got home, I kind of decided I want to start running competitively, which was interesting. I had 2 running parents, and so it put a lot of pressure on me. Especially their times. Everyone's like, are you going to beat them? So it was uncomfortable at first, but I think now I just find it fun.
I run for the fun and so I can go and celebrate Warwick Academy, oldest school in the Western Hemisphere.
I think it's just the freedom, getting outdoors. It's a really honest sport. You get in what you get out what you put in.
I run because of the fact that I want to be healthy. This is one of the ways that we can contribute to our health by keeping active. And to prove a point, I had a brother who just passed on. He was 96 years old, but he ran his last race when he was 86. He ran the 24th of May race.
Good healthy choice to get out there, meet people, and better than sitting around the house on Saturday morning.
Mostly, I think, for the camaraderie. I love running with other people.
I run because it's healthy, it's good for me, and it's a great motivator, and I think it just energizes me and helps me get things done.
Just to stay fit, it's because of my health. I believe that your health is very critical, it's very important, and so it's always important to stay fit.
I do it for my health.
I started running when I was 53 years old after being diagnosed with a progressive neuromuscular disease.
I love exercising, I love getting outside. It's a great opportunity, and you never feel bad after a run.
At the end of the day, really, I'm just trying to stay healthy
and basically I'm running for life, like just to stay healthy.
I like Girls Weekend, and we've been doing this this is our second annual Girls Weekend, race weekend.
I run for the community, and I run because it helps me better when I'm not running, and there's a great spirit in running.
I run for my mental health, primarily as like a break from work and my life, and to keep fit and healthy, and because it's fun, and I race because I apparently am very competitive, and that's really fun too, so that's why.
I think it really clears your mind and it makes you feel good about yourself, and of course, and it's the challenge.
I run to improve my health and meet people around the world at races and in the local community.
I run for my son who was diagnosed with cancer in 1995.
I love to run just to release energy, clear my head. I can clarify thoughts, and obviously it's a lifestyle. Keep fit, keep healthy, able to keep up with the kids and enjoy life. You know.
I run because running is like meditation. I love to be with my friends.
I really find that there is a Zen quality to it. It's just you in your thoughts and you in the road.
It is just such a healthy sport, and it's fun. When you come to a place like Bermuda, it's just icing on the cake.
I started running when I was a fairly new mom as a means to keep in shape, and now I do it for the fitness, for weekends away here in Bermuda. A little bit of escapism from the stresses of real life, and a great way to focus and just to be able to think.
People run for themselves, run for other people, run for a cause, and that to me means more than anything else. You're part of a team, but you're also your own team, and I think that's really unique to the sport, so that's why I run.
I just fell in love with running, and I just keep doing it. So we're looking forward to doing 3 days in a row here, kind of.
My daughter was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes 7 years ago, and I got into running just to sort of deal with the mental stress of it, and we're all running for JDRF. And this year we're running 750 miles, and we plan on raising 150,000. Today was our first day. Well, yesterday was our first day.
We have a friendly rivalry going, so it just keeps us going week after week.
So Jade took my answer, but I'm gonna second what she said, that I run for fun and to have girls' weekends.
My running partner passed away with ovarian cancer this October, so I've decided that I need to continue running just for her.
I run because my brother inspired me to run. I was going through a divorce, and his inspiration in running, the positive impact that it had in my life.
I just turned 30. I just want to get, a little motivation. My first time on a long distance run, and I think it was a good challenge to myself, right?
I think for me, not just running, but exercising itself is healthy. It makes you feel good. If you've had a stressful day, right now I do a lot of spinning, but I still run for my own pleasure. So I just think it's a healthy way of living.
It's mostly about my soul power. So those words are so fitting to me when I think about why I run.
I just want to thank everybody for sharing their story. It's a powerful thing to be able to release that pain, and I applaud you, and I'm so happy to be here, and I'm really looking forward to sharing my story so you understand that you are not alone.